Do 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 do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Boo do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Good morning, Chip. Good morning, Buka. And good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is a bright and early, it's not even bright, it's dark. It's a dark and early coffee with Ken. It is, what is it? It's April 1st. April 1st used to almost seem like an official holiday back in school. The April Fool's Day was a thing. I don't really participate actively in April Fools. At least I don't plan to. I hurt my knee a little bit at work last night. Maybe I'll talk to you about it a little later, but gotta be gentle with it, I think. Hello, Frank. Good morning. No sleeping in for me today. Good morning, Julie Flanagan. I was thinking about you this morning. But anyway, it is, what is it? It's Tuesday morning. It is April 1st. It's 5:48 a.m. Happy Tuesday. Again, this is Coffee with Ken, which is a little show I've been doing for quite some time. It is a show about me talking. It is a show about me sharing some feelings, kind of sharing the ups and downs one man has in life. Kind of sharing the journey that is life, because life is a journey. Well, let me take a swig of water. I'm up early today. No real rhyme or reason. Just thought I'd give it a try. Was up fairly late. Didn't fall asleep till almost midnight last night. Woke up from a dream. It was 5 o'clock. I laid here for a while. I posted a video. Didn't fall right back asleep. And I said, what the heck? If I get started, I can go live at 5:45, which was my standard time for a month or so, a couple months back. But anyway, as I said, this is a show about me talking. It's a show about me sharing some feelings, sharing a little bit about the ups and downs we have in life. Uh-oh. I don't have my lid over my coffee. The heat was filling my room. I think it's pretty cold outside. I don't know if I feel comfortable with the phone at this angle. I'm gonna change it a little bit. Let's do a little side angle. There we go. That kind of allows me to lay back and stretch out my knee a little more. Did I mention I hurt my knee a little bit at work? Are you guys feeling sorry for me? Nobody ever feels sorry for me. If anything, people celebrate when I'm struggling. And I think that's just cruel and mean. I know you don't all. Most of you are very sweet, but let me tell you, there's a group that celebrates my struggles. Most of you are caring and kind. When you had the book, I maybe don't even have the book. Wait, don't want to drink my coffee. Don't want to drink my coffee. Yes, I do want to drink my coffee. For those that have been watching a while, somebody subscribed. Well, isn't that fun? I've got a new subscriber, and it's not even 6 a.m. Think how productive I'm being. If I can keep this up and keep adding new subscribers every hour all day, if I do my math right, and I usually do, I could add 24 subscribers an hour. Wouldn't that be fun? 55 said they just finished at the gym. Can't wait for their coffee. Well, way to go, 55. Way to go. I mean, I think I'm being super productive because I'm up at this time. I'm about to take my first sip of coffee, and I already picked up a subscriber, but you have already gone to the gym, are kicking butt, and are preparing for your coffee. Congratulations to you. There was a video on Instagram about every day. I'm gonna lay back a little bit. Let me just kind of chill out, see how that feels. I don't know. I don't know how that feels, but we'll try it for a little while. Maybe if I poof my pillows a little more. Again, I'm staying in I'm not staying. I moved into an apartment 5 days ago, and it's still highly unfurnished. You're looking at my bed. It's a one of those foam mattress toppers. You're looking at my sheet. It's a Chicago Bears bed, and my comforter is a sleeping bag that kept me warm and safe this winter. Let's see. Oh, well, let's get back to the task at hand. For those that have been watching, well, that's a little too casual. I feel like I don't know, Farrah Fawcett for some reason. I'm picturing laying back and dating myself. Talking about Farrah Fawcett. Wonder how many kids even know who that is. Probably none. Probably none. Chip knows. Julie knows. I bet Frank Foll knows. And I bet 55 knows. But the rest of you young whippersnappers probably don't even know who Farrah Fawcett is. Let's see. Anyway, I don't know. Whenever I wake up early, I really struggle reading. I think I still got sleep in my eyes. Should I go through his phone? What would you do if you went through my phone and you'd be in this room with me? There's no chairs here. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with you laying on my mattress pad with me. I'm actually pretty sure I would not be comfortable with you laying on this mattress pad with me. So wherever you might as well stay where you're at. There's not room on this mattress pad for both of us, whoever said that. But anyway, for those who watch, well, you know it's not just a show about me talking. You know it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot cup of coffee, and I am excited to have my first sip at this early hour. My hope is wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you got a nice hot cup of coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh, you know what flavor it is. You know what flavor it is. It's the Starbucks Sumatra. Somebody asked me a few days ago, how long's the big bag gonna last? I guess 2 weeks. It might last longer than that. Hello, Jamie Cunningham. Cheers to you, Chip and Julie. I mean, do I even really look like Bruce Willis? I think that's super cool if I do, but I get it so often here on YouTube. I just don't even really think I do, other than being a bald white dude that's over 50 years old. I don't know. Jill is asking if I can sing. Well, Jill, I don't know if I can sing or not, really. I mean, I do sing at church, although I didn't sing on Sunday. I went to a Lutheran church that somebody had recommended me. I think I had a little preconceived negative notions about the experience before I went in, and didn't get moved by the ceremony. Maybe had a cynical look and cynical outlook from the moment I went in. Didn't know any of the songs. Didn't feel particularly moved or inspired by the songs. Chip said, did he tell me he's Lutheran? No, he didn't, but you might have put a negative spin on my experience, Chip, in advance. You might have put a negative spin on my experience in advance. Somebody commented that it'll be more biblical or more something, and I think you agreed. And I started looking around to see what the difference was instead of what was the same to the church I'm used to. And there's a big cross with a purple thing hanging down, and I like purple. And if I could sum it up, well, first of all, it was a family-ish church. There were a lot of little kids in service. It was kind of cute. Or a lot of families, young couples with little kids. And I mean, I thought that was kind of neat, actually. Although it's kind of nice having the room for the rooms for the little ones to go to, where they can play and do whatever and not be bored sitting at church. Maybe it defeats the purpose. Maybe we'd be better off bringing them into church and I don't know. Who knows? I kind of think it's ideal. Well, I know for me, when I would go to church, I would bring my two little ones, and I certainly couldn't have sat in church with two little ones by myself, or even with somebody, because they would have been wiggling and squirming the whole time. But either way, I felt the pastor almost used a surprisingly number of negative words, and I don't exactly know what I mean by that. And it might have been my attitude, and what I saw might have been a reflection of what I like. Okay, if somebody's watching this show right now, they're going to have feelings about me one way or the other, and a lot of times those feelings are the way they feel about their own world and their own perception of themselves, not so much about me. You know, they might think I'm a jerk, but it's because they're angry at the world, or they're angry. I may have had negative thoughts, and me having not as positive experience might have come from my preconceived notions. But again, I blame you, Chip. You warned me that it would be different. I don't really blame you, Chip. I'm just giving it play-by-play. Chip, do Lutherans who abstain from meat, Lutherans abstain from meat on Fridays? I'm betting Chip does not abstain from meat on Fridays. Do you, Chip? If you do a backflip, I will send me $100. Somebody said something mean to me, and listen to what I say. You guys can't come on here and demand acknowledgement. If you're not getting what you want in something, and I'm not doubting that you're not getting what you want from watching my Coffee with Ken show. I'm really not. I can believe you might tune in here expecting me to give you a shout out or do a backflip or name a car for an edit. But if you're not getting what you want from watching a show, or from watching life, or from other people or relationships, you can't demand that life changes to make you happy, or that other people change to make you happy. You got to focus on what you can control. And if you're watching me right now and don't like what you see, rather than getting upset, I mean, you do you, but rather than getting upset with me or the day or being ignored, you should just change the channel. Find somebody else to watch. That's what I'd recommend. Jesus said, you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart. Hold on. And soul and strength and mind, and love your neighbor as yourself. On these commands hangs all the laws and the prophets. I don't really have much to say about that. I'll just leave it at that. Oh. Sky's lightening just a little bit off to the east. Oh, I was talking about my apartment. We'll talk about the skies lightening off to the east a little bit. Little orange hue coming up across the buildings, or just above the buildings over there. Haven't done my show this early in a long time. Been enjoying sleeping in. Do you guys enjoy sleeping in? Apparently, we have several early risers that decided to hop on this morning. I appreciate it. Am I from Malaysia? No, I'm not from Malaysia. I'm bald too. At least he has sense to shave it, says somebody. I'm in the West. Let's catch up. What's my opinion on Orthodox Christian? I know nothing of Orthodox Christianity. Uh, you know, I don't really. Okay, here's my opinions on any religion or any faith or any whatever. I'm not out to prove that I'm right and anybody's wrong or there's anything wrong with the Sunday service I went to on Sunday. There doesn't have to be something wrong with it for it not to be right with me. And there does, I don't know anything about Christian Orthodox, or I know little about Judaism or Islam. But I'm not here judging anybody else. I'm just sharing my feelings and my experiences. But honestly, and this might go against a lot of the teachings of many faiths, including Christianity, I think one of the major, I don't know if the word's edicts of many faiths is to spread the word. And I don't know if I'm committed to spreading any word or even believing in the words I'm reading enough to spread them. But I will share my experiences, and you do with it what you will. You do with it what you will. How am I? I'm good. I'm good. I'm up early. I think I'm planning. And I don't think we should think too far ahead. Don't want to think too far ahead, but I guess I'm not thinking that far ahead. I thought this morning if I hopped on live, poured myself a cup or two of coffee, and talked to you guys for a little while, there might be a nice chance I could drift back off to a sweet, blissful sleep at about 7 o'clock this morning. And the thought of that made me smile. Again, I felt up and ready to go, so I figured let's get up and let's get ready to go. As a video I was watching on Instagram as I was doing my things, it said every morning you have a chance to wake up and be a little better. And the goal is not perfection, it's progress. It was kind of funny. You can always tell an AI video because they mispronounce a lot of words. And what did they say? Progress or something like that. So many videos I think we see these days. So many videos I listen to and watch. I talk a lot about my experience listening to Stoic videos. I think there's a guy just out there saying, hey, do a video based on Stoicism about breakups or about heartbreak or about success or failure or whatever. And out AI cranks a video. Kind of cheapens the whole experience a little bit, if you ask me. I'm hoping there's always some value for real human connection. Where am I from? I'm from Wisconsin. I am from the great state of Wisconsin. And yeah. via the western suburbs of Chicago. I wore an Illinois hat last night. Or no, I mean yesterday. It was the first time I did it. I found it in a box. I haven't even gotten close to unpacking. I mean, it's happening. Again, perfection is overrated as long as we're making a little progress. And I don't know, I got 6 or 7 shirts hanging in the closet. Found an orange Illinois hat. Wore it out yesterday. Didn't get in any trouble. I thought some of the Wisconsinites might attack me, but they didn't. They're nice people. Somebody already had 8 cups of coffee, said the dude. Well, way to go, dude. Way to go. Do I think life and everything in the universe is beautiful and always will be? I guess I'd say yeah. I was talking a little bit ago how we look at the world, we see the world not as it is, but as our thoughts are. And if somebody looks outside this window, they could say, oh, that's an ugly parking lot. Or they could say, that's a beautiful sunrise. And it could be 2 people seeing the exact same thing. So yeah, I think that might be why I'm weirdly optimistic. And I'm not perfect with this. I mean, sometimes I'll see an ugly parking lot. I mean, I've never seen an ugly parking lot out my window. I've seen a place to explore, people to meet. Honestly, I noticed it's a surprisingly large parking lot out there. I mean, there's buildings right on the other side of it. But I was wondering if it would be developed someday, if there'd be a big, tall building there someday. That's certainly what happened when I lived in Chicago. Yeah. So I guess if I could spin myself or seeing that as positive, I'd say that I saw opportunity in the parking lot. I did not see a ton of cars parked in the parking lot. I wondered if said parking lot was needed. Could I buy the land that the parking lot is sitting on and build townhomes? Cha-ching. The dude, I saw baby Jesus in a cloud formation once. Well, that's cool, Osgood. Maybe in the summer they have a weekend market in that parking lot. Yeah, no doubt they do. No doubt they do. I was talking to my property manager yesterday and telling her how much I love it here and how cool the town is. And she was saying, wait till late spring, early summer. Apparently, they have huge music fests in Appleton, Wisconsin. I don't know. Evidently, some people in Wisconsin drink beer. And at this music fest, there's tons of bands and they serve beer. I'm going to be cruising around the crowds, maybe with my gimbal and my camera, maybe not. Maybe just enjoying the music, enjoying the people watching, enjoying the smells and sights of summer. Perhaps some scantily clad Wisconsinites. I'm picturing, when I say scantily clad, are we ever picturing men that are scantily clad? Can a man be scantily clad? Perhaps he probably can by definition, but let me tell you, when I'm picturing scantily clad Wisconsinites, I'm not picturing men. Somebody speaks Georgian, American, English, and Russian. Somebody, I think you're really double dipping saying you speak both American and English. I mean, I guess I do too. And I speak a little Spanish, so I'm trilingual. Oh, I speak English, American, and Spanish. It's awesome. Let's see. Again, I hate to have to get glasses. I wonder, I saw my brother the other day. He was wearing glasses. He wears glasses all the time. I wonder if he's doing the bifocals, like the reading glasses down here. Is that what you old people do? I won't name any names, but I'm wondering, is that what I need to do? Get the. I don't really need glasses for regular seeing. It's just for the reading, and especially in the morning. What is my perspective of life? I don't know right now. I don't know what my perspective of life is just yet. Don't hit me with such heavy questions so early. I'm not even on my second cup of coffee. I mean, you do whatever you wanted to do. I may ignore it though. Oh, I was doing a little shopping yesterday, and it was online. A bunch of people had mentioned a app or a website called Temu to me, and I moved into a new apartment, like I said, 5 days ago, and I'm sitting. If you can call a mattress one of these things, furniture, I'm sitting on the one piece of furniture I have. And I was doing a little shopping. I was at a coffee shop yesterday morning and doing a little online shopping. And my head started spinning because there's so many furniture stores close to here. And Home Depot apparently sells furniture. I couldn't figure out if they actually had furniture in house or not. But either way, I didn't go to any furniture stores. There was just too many to choose from, and I wouldn't know what to do. And it probably, I mean, not even probably, I don't even have the money to pay for it right now. But I'll tell you, a lot of them are offering like zero interest financing, no credit checks. Come and take our furniture and we'll loan you the money. And it was tempting. John says Big Lots has furniture. All right, duly noted. Uh, but either way, so I was kind of doing some online shopping, looking at various websites of various stores, and going, "Hey, that couch looks cool." And again, somebody had mentioned, or a few people had mentioned to me, this website or this app named Temu. Temu, Temu, and it's a Chinese company, and they might sell crap or cheap stuff or whatever. I do not know. But I was scanning, and apparently you can buy anything on it, and some have free delivery, and the prices are remarkably low. And I asked my daughter Morgie yesterday, and she goes, "Oh yeah, it's a lot of cheap stuff." You know, cheap stuff. I like low cost, but cheap isn't fall apart, not so much. But anyway, I'm wondering what it is that I need here. I don't need to buy necessarily forever furniture or heirlooms or $2,000 kitchen tables or anything like that. I kind of need stuff that might work for a couple, 3 years till I can afford or move, or who knows? Who knows? We don't know when tomorrow, what tomorrow will bring. I don't know. Maybe I'll meet a woman that has furniture in different tastes than what I bought. I've had that happen multiple times. But anyway, apparently you can buy a bunch of stuff for, and look, I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't say this, but how bad could a small sectional couch be? How bad could a small sectional couch be? Somebody says one good sofa. Somebody says Craigslist. And again, I don't know. I don't want to buy furniture that's soft from a secondhand store or from Craigslist or what have you. Because soft furniture can gather germs, bacteria, yucky stuff. I would buy a kitchen table or a dresser or a end table from a used furniture store or from a garage sale or whatever. But I'm certainly not going to buy an easy chair or a sectional couch from said garage sale. You know what I mean? I think you do. Somebody said, Frank said, no, don't buy furniture on Temu. Frank, have you ever bought anything on Temu? Frank? Somebody's saying sofa is good. Somebody's saying bugs. Yeah. What do I mean? What do you mean, what do I mean? Like, for instance, I'd never buy a pillow or a sleeping bag from a secondhand store where somebody else spent the previous 5 years putting their head on that pillow. You know what I mean? Okay, wait, there's Frank. You may get a sectional one puts in a dollhouse. Yes, we have, my wife and I. Frank, you and your wife bought a couch on Temu? When you say my wife and I, Frank, okay, Frank, let me analyze you for a minute. Suddenly you brought your wife into the equation. And to me, I almost feel you never have actually bought anything on Temu, but your wife has. I'm reading between the lines. Suddenly your wife and you have bought things on Temu. And I wonder what you bought, and I wonder what your experience was. And I'm serious about that. I have 2 job interviews this week. Way to go, Easy BCLS. You're going to do great. You're going to do exactly as you should. Let me see, 55. That is how I feel. Every time I stay in a hotel, all the people, okay, well, yeah. Big Lots having good sofas for good price. All right, somebody's repeating the Big Lots thing to me. Why did I think this was the guys that could read your mind and stuff? Oh, I can read your mind. Right now I'm reading Frank Foles' mind, and I don't think he's ever bought anything on Temu. I think his wife probably has, and he hasn't liked it. How can I be bald like me? It's really quite easy to be bald like me. We look together. We have purchased kitchen items, clothing, buy their tools and garden items. Okay, so Frank, what's your negative experience? It sounds like you've bought a whole lot of things on Temu. So where is the negative experience coming from? Yeah, Frank, you bought a bunch of things on Temu, but for some reason you don't want to buy furniture. Maybe the reviews are fake. Maybe the reviews are fake. But I was reading the reviews, and okay, I'll tell you this, Frank. The price is low enough, and I know you could argue you get what you pay for. Haven't you read the horror stories about people who buy couches and I've gotten a lot of things from Temu. It's hit and miss, says Julie Flanagan. I wonder how big the misses could be. Like if I bought a queen-size mattress, hit or miss. Hit or miss. But you guys still keep buying things from Temu. Both of you. Frank and Julie, you continue to buy things from Temu. So although you know it's hit or miss, you still go back. Right? So if you keep going and buying things and you say it's hit or miss, why shouldn't I? You know, if I get a couch and it sucks and it was $200, I think the bigger issue for me isn't the risk, because I honestly don't think the risk, you know what the risk is. The risk is the money you put in. because it is inexpensive enough to take a hit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Frank. Same with me. That's what I'm saying. I could buy a queen size mattress for $180 or a bed frame for 60. So I've got 250 invested, and all of a sudden I could buy a sectional couch for $350 and a kitchen table for a buck 50. I furnished my apartment for less than $1,000. And when you say it's hit or miss, how much of a miss could it be? I mean, I would imagine you can still sit on the couch. You might not be the most comfortable couch. I think the bigger issue for me and Temu personally, you be the furniture Temu guinea pig for us and let us know. Okay, well, see, all right, well, Frank, I could be okay with that. I could be okay with that because, yeah, the price is attractive. And I wonder how horrible it could be. Again, I think the bigger issue might be for me the moral dilemma I may or may not have, I do not know, of buying things totally I mean, everything we buy is manufactured in China. So why am I struggling with a moral dilemma of sweatshops and kids in China trapped to in factories? Because everything we buy is from there anyway. We're just cutting out Walmart and Big Lots and all the companies that buy their stuff from China and sell it to us, yet we feel better about that. Not much of a loss, 200. You can still sit on it. Yeah. John says, get a good mattress. It's worth it. John, my thought on that, and I've had good mattresses, and I've had average mattresses. I almost think if you buy one of these mattress toppers, the importance of the mattress is greatly reduced. A lot of stuff on Amazon comes from Temu sellers. The dude wants us to know. Oh, Julie, I don't know that I'm right again. Oh, about the Chinese products? But again, that was my biggest struggle going, am I contributing to sweatshops in China? But I think when we buy anything, we are. Like I said, Walmart buys their crap from China and sells it to us. Yeah, okay, John says mattress topper, okay, just don't spend too much. Yeah, no, I'm not going to spend too much. Honestly, can I get a little more coffee? Would you guys be okay if I got a little more coffee? Maybe try the mattress topper on a box spring, no mattress. But I don't even want a box spring. Yeah, I don't even want to get a box spring. Oh yeah, Julie, and I'm telling you, that idea wasn't taught from me. It was experience gained from, you know who. Get more coffee. All right, well, I appreciate that. But my knee hurts. I haven't even talked about my knee. Hold on, let me take a swig of this. I fell at work yesterday. I did. I tripped over something. There was a group of us standing around doing work, and I tripped and did a total, I'd say a face plant, but it wasn't really, my face didn't hit the ground, but I fell face forward. I felt relieved, and I felt very embarrassed, by the way, and right now my right knee hurts. I felt very embarrassed, but it was nice that most people there showed great compassion and seemed concerned that I was okay. And I was feeling like a fool who just fell on his face. But it was nice that they seemed to care about my well-being. I mean, it'd take a mean person to laugh at somebody that fell. But I wish I almost had a video of it because it probably looked funny. Am I okay? I think I am. But I do have a bad right knee, and I think I agitated it yesterday. And it gets me worried because my job's physical, and I don't make money if I don't work. And if I hurt my knee badly, I would not make money. And I don't know what I would do. So I have been a little concerned about that, but I tend to worry about things. So I'm going to just assume let's not worry about that. So I'll be back in a minute. Gonna go get more coffee. Hold on. I'm back. Oh, I have the day off today, so give my knee a little rest. Give my knee a little rest. Wrap that knee, buddy. Yeah, I could. I actually, before I went out to Yellowstone, I bought a couple of those, I don't know, ace wraps. One for my ankle, one for my knee. I throw them both out. I don't like to carry around a lot of stuff. I don't like a bunch of stuff. Ken loads furniture trucks. Ben Gay on knee. I like that. Yeah. Don't wrap it too tight. See, too much advice is coming at me. I'm the Walmart Bruce Willis. I am the Walmart Bruce Willis. I mean, the original Bruce Willis was taken. I figured, what the heck? I can't be the original Bruce Willis. I might as well be the Walmart Bruce Willis. Where are you gonna drink a coffee or what? What do you mean, where am I gonna drink a cup of coffee? I'm drinking a cup of coffee. Oh. It's free advice. Who wants free advice? I think a lot of people disagree, but I don't give a dang. I'm right. Yeah. The true meaning of happiness is, I don't know, that's too long. What is my name? My name is Ken. All the king horses and all the king's men couldn't get Temu Bruce Willis back together again. That's kind of funny. Columbia coffee is good. Good morning, SA. How are you? How are you? Okay, so I'll talk about my knee a little more since we're talking remedies and Ben Gay or wrapping it or this or that. I got some Tylenol in the other room. What are those guys' names? Those like Romanian dudes that are super rich and drive around. Andrew Tate, I think, drive around in Lamborghinis and with gorgeous women. They say they don't take anything for pain because if they hurt something, they want to know it. And I might agree with that. I might agree with that. Like if I took aspirin or Advil or Tylenol and covered up the pain in my right knee, I mean, is that a good thing? Is that a good thing? I don't know, because then you'd kind of walk around and think it didn't hurt, and maybe you'd be doing more damage. Maybe you'd be doing more damage to it. So maybe I'll just hobble around today. Gingerly. Give it some rest a little bit. Maybe I won't hobble at all. Maybe I'll call everybody I know in Wisconsin. Julie, my knee. I don't want to get out of bed. Bring me food. Uh, Take the day off work. I'm not scheduled to work, but I tell you what, going to work feels good. It's always good to leave work, I'll promise you that. But again, it's really nice doing a job where you go, you work hard, you make money. It's not as nice when you trip and fall. But you go, you work hard, you make money, and you come home and you feel productive. And I'll say, uh, after being a realtor for so long, that was a hard feeling uh, to have. Probably, I mean, okay, if I had a real busy open house, that felt productive. Or if I went out and knocked on doors, I felt like I did what I could. But other than that, it just feels like such a job of pushing papers around. Hey, can you send me that contract? I need another signature here. Okay, I'll send it over there. Hey, can you sign this? And then I'll forward it to your attorney. Oh, we'll send the inspection report. We'll call the title company. We'll send them the paperwork they're needing. I mean, I look back on it. I wonder if in that whole 17-year period that I sold homes, what percentage of time I spent in front of a customer. I mean, there's no way it was even 10%. There's no way it was 10%. I don't think anybody's in front of a customer 10% of the time as a realtor. I think a lot of people that are realtors, I post a lot of these videos as shorts and reels and TikToks, and I get people saying mean things to me, but I think they're not being honest with themselves. I think they spend more time at meetings and rah-rah sessions or this or that, but they're not actually showing homes or listing homes much time at all. And it was hard to feel productive during those times. Hey, everyone give Ken a thumbs up. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I'm going to take another swig of coffee. I'm so excited. I just remembered I started early today so I can still drift off and sleep. Somebody called me a gay liberal coffee drinking gossip man. Gay liberal coffee drinking gossip man. And I think they put man in quotes, so they're I mean, I'm coffee drinking, but other than that, I don't think you're spot on at all. What percent of houses you sold do you think still have the people you sold them to in them? I really don't know, Chip. I don't know. I really wouldn't know. Maybe 50%. I mean, again, I was doing it 17 years. Maybe more. Let's see. I prefer IV morphine. I respect his decision, though. All right. I am a Kamala voter. Let's see. Let's see. I do not know. I should stop reading the comments. They love my bald head. Their stepdad has one. Well, that's cool. Would I get married again? I've answered that a bunch. I think so. I mean, I haven't even been on a date. But I'll tell you what, abstaining from alcohol, abstaining from weed, And I'd like to say I'm abstaining from women, but that almost sounds too purposeful. Maybe I just can't get one, but I'm not really trying. Not feeling the desperate need to fill the void by alcohol, weed, and women feels pretty good. It almost feels like a superpower. Like learning to be okay. Yeah, learning to be okay without outside things filling you up. I mean, I guess I'm using outside things. I'm getting filled up by the sunrise. But you're not relying on anybody else to do that. And if you are filling your soul with women or men, if you're a woman, you know, your soul can be emptied when that relationship breaks. I think it's healthy. I think it's healthy. People are telling me, it's funny when people but can't help but give advice. Stay sober. Stay single. It's interesting. And again, I think it must be a reflection on how they see the world more than anything. And I'm getting really good, even though I'm talking about it now, at not caring so much or not being distracted or not worrying. I just posted a video right before I went live about me talking about driving an Audi and driving a Mercedes. And I'll probably have a bunch of people hate on me because I said I thought I was cool driving the Audi. But I was just being honest. And I think most people would feel the same, but most people wouldn't have, most people wouldn't say it. And I'm getting better and better at just saying what I think and not really caring how it's perceived. Because I'm kind of realizing how you are perceived, again, isn't who you are. And I never really got this before. But if somebody looks at the world with through a half empty perspective, everything they see is half empty. And if you want to look at me or my videos or what I say and want to hate on it, you'll find things to hate on me or what I'm saying, or no matter what I say. So it doesn't do any good trying to please other people. You know, Julie's a friend of mine, the one person I know that lives in Wisconsin. We disagree politically, but that's okay. I think for the longest time I'd try and, let's not talk about this or let's not say this. And I mean, we don't talk about it too much, but we don't care too much. She's her and I'm me and you're you. And I don't know. Feels good. I think it's probably part of the charm of this show. Because I just say it. And nothing I say should be that offensive. You know. But if you want to find offense, you're gonna, no matter what you're looking at. The dude did a 10-year battle on pain management meds from a bad back surgery. Stay strong. See, the dude's still giving advice. Even stay strong. I don't even look at sobriety as strength. That'd be like looking at bald hair as, or bald head as strength to me. It's just kind of become who I am. And I think if you get there, yeah, it's not one day at a time or one anything at a time. And I think I might be doing it with women. I wouldn't even know how to hook up with a woman. I'd have to read a manual. What are these parts? I'm not familiar with them. I do not have the the parts that this person has. Excuse me. Does this feel good? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Kevin Jones says, be gay. It's easier, less stress. It would be. I don't think you can just be gay, though. I don't think being gay is a choice for men, at least. I almost think it is for women. Oh, yes, I said that. I think a fair amount of women that are gay, maybe a fad. But I don't think for men it's a choice. Let's see. Are bald dogs strong? I don't know. What is your typical method of seduction? I don't know. I've got none. I've got no method of seduction. I'm alone. I live in Appleton, Wisconsin. I don't know anybody in the whole state. And I sleep on a mattress pad. But I will tell you what, 6 weeks ago or 7 weeks ago, I was renting a basement in Naperville, not sure how I was going to pay the bills. Now I have a nice apartment, a car that I know I'm going to be able to make a payment on, and a growing Coffee with Ken show. So I'll tell you what, that's progress. Oh, and I have my own coffee maker again. And I have a beautiful view, and I'm talking about buying things on Temu. And I'm working hard and feeling good. It's difficult to understand a guy and woman who are in love with each other. Liam said, that is lovely. I don't know what is lovely, but I appreciate it. Ian also is cheering for you all to like and subscribe. Ooh, Temu. I don't even know about this Temu, but apparently it's all the rage. Again, you bring it up to anybody that's below 40 years old, and I mean, apparently Julie Flanagan, Frank Fall, and his wife are on Temu. Where have I been? How did I not know this? Let's see. Google it, Temu. Well, now I know what Temu is. I don't need to Google it. I got the app. Temu is cheaper than Harbor Freight. I didn't find Harbor Freight that exciting. About 4 months ago, I was looking for I don't even know what it's called. Actually, it's right there. My phone's leaning against it, and I don't even know what it's called. It's a Jackery brand. It's a charger. Because I was moving into my car on Julie Flanagan's suggestion, and it was winter. So I bought a heating blanket, which I've thrown out, because I bought it at Walmart. It was cheap. It was probably made in China. And it stopped working. Fortunately, it stopped working when I got out of the car, and I didn't need it anymore. But either way, I went to Harbor Freight to buy one of these things, and I did research, and I thought I could get it cheaper elsewhere. So I didn't find Harbor Freight. I think the store's fairly interesting. I like what they sell. I kind of like tools and stuff. I'm not even that macho of a man that I use stuff like tools. I had a toolbox, I don't think I inherited it in the divorce. So I currently own no tools. Oh, by the way, check it out. Check it out. Do you see that? Do you see what that is? That's an outlet cover. I didn't get it. I did not even screw it in. I told the maintenance guy about it. He goes, "How did I miss that?" And all of a sudden, I had it fixed. I certainly could have handled the work involved. I told him, I asked him, "Hey, do you happen to have one?" My apartment doesn't have one. It's not a big deal, but I do this Coffee with Ken show, and the viewers were getting very upset. Can you put holes in the wall? You mean like big holes or like nail holes? I certainly can put. I certainly can put things on my wall. Can I paint? I have no desire to paint. Certainly will hang some pictures on the wall, though. God of Thunder hates his mind. Yeah, no, I definitely can hang pictures. I don't have a hammer or nails, to be honest with you. I don't. And I haven't decided where to hang them. I mean, I got a picture of St. Andrews, you know. I got a picture of my two older daughters. They did something in art class where they put their little handprints on the thing that I think would be sweet. James installed his light switch upside down and still hasn't fixed it. Well, that's kind of endearing, James. Put it in the guest bedroom and it'll freak them out. Let's see. Why does everyone ask specifically about a backflip? No, I can't do a backflip. How many people can do a backflip? Very few. My daughter can. Does that count? I've spawned something that can do a backflip. Decorate. You'll feel more at home there. Again, more advice. I think I kind of feel at home. I think I kind of love my apartment. I think if I buy furniture, my fear is it won't feel new anymore to me. I think if I'm going to buy anything, it probably should be a couch. Maybe a bed frame, maybe a mattress, maybe a kitchen table. But it'll all come with time. These are my teachings. These are my teachings. A small table would be good for your coffee show and to eat at. Well, Jill, yes, a small table would be. A couch would be good, a bed frame, and a mattress. But I think it will all come in time. And right now, my focus is working hard. I mean, again, there were some necessities I needed to buy. And I needed to buy a skillet and some food and some cups and some plates and some silverware. And I did that. But right now I'm okay. And I'm doing what I need to do. And feeling pretty good about it, honestly. Feeling pretty good about it. Maybe just a stool. A stool would fit into my car. I don't know. I need something with free shipping or shipping that will deliver the stuff. I mean, my Kia Soul, you know I have a Kia Soul. Does anyone not know I have a Kia Soul? Because I do. It's fairly spacious. It could probably fit a dresser, a not huge dresser. But honestly, I'm not totally sure how I'd get it up to my apartment. I almost need to buy new just so I can have some dudes deliver it in a truck. Joel is saying Temu has free shipping. Oh, believe me, Joe, I noticed that. Um, yeah, I might start, and I might do it today because there's a mattress, not a mattress, but like a little bed frame. And you can get a queen size bed frame, certainly nothing fancy, but I could get it for like 50 bucks. And that could be my first investment in furniture and see how it goes. Do I want to commit to doing that today? I might. I might. If I have lunch with anybody today, I might run that by them and talk it out with them, see what they think about my strategy. But I think that'd be a good place to start. I wonder if I could put this on my bed frame. I think there's slats in the bed frame. Would this like start being pushed through because there would be no foundation? And if it did, I could probably just tear up a box or two. And believe me, I know this sounds primitive, but I'm just thinking. I could tear up a couple boxes and lay them down, and that would stop the mattress pad from falling, and I would be elevated up. Think how life would be if I was sitting up here. What would I do? I feel like I'm levitating. It's magic. Good morning, Underground. How are you? Liam Jones. Yeah, can't read all that stuff. Cannot read all that stuff. Well, we've had a great audience today. Apparently, look at this. You can see, maybe you can tell the sunlight is shining on my head as it's just popping up above the building across the way. Maybe it's telling me to finish my coffee and finish my water and shut the blinds and shut my eyes and pop in my earbuds and listen to something meditative and drift off for a couple more hours of sleep because I did not get enough last night. Oh, I did not get enough last night. Somebody was just about to comment about the light shining off my head. Thank you for noticing. Oh. But anyway, it is Tuesday morning. It is Tuesday morning. And I am looking forward to my day. And I cannot tell you how productive it feels to start off my day with a nice hour-long chat with you kind folk. And I am looking forward to my day, and I'm looking forward to my coffee, and I'm looking forward to my water. I'm looking forward to maybe getting a little more sleep today. Because today's the day off for me. I feel good about that. Looking forward to maybe buying a thing on Temu. Not totally sure, not going to commit just yet, but I think I'm gonna furnish my apartment for $1,000 on Temu. I'll tell you, I was reading the reviews. You know, I'm okay, again, if something's okay. Yeah. I still have some weird thoughts. People are saying from ages that robots will destroy humanity, and people are trying to make them powerful. Well, God of Thunder, you sound a little bit like me, worried about AI taking over the world. Could I be a spokesperson for Temu? I don't know. I've never bought anything. But maybe I could. But anyway, I so appreciate you guys for hopping on today, for the 44 thumbs up, for the 55 people that are watching right now. I'm appreciating the sunlight hitting my face, the water in my cup. I forgot to put the lid on. I don't know if you could see that. I just spilled the water in my cup. I'm appreciative of the laugh I got for spilling water on myself, for the coffee in my cup, for the orange hat, my closet, and all the other blessings I have in life. And I hope you are looking forward to your day. And I want to thank you so much for joining because I appreciate you. Uh, hope you had a great night's sleep. I hope you are feeling good. I hope you are loving yourself. I hope you're forgiving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.